Higher education and overcrowding. California's colleges, especially the community colleges, suffer from overcrowding. Cuts in education funding cause colleges to raise prices of tuition and force students to look for cheaper options. Public universities inundated with students must decline well-qualified applicants because space is limited. Around 30,000 applicants on average are unaccepted annually. Even transfers from community college were declined from Cal State universities. With low funds and limited resources, students crash courses and rely on waitlists to hopefully get the courses they need to graduate. California's severe overcrowding problem heavily affects a population desperate for a diploma. Some of the possible causes of overcrowding is because of Prop 13 and the 2008 recession. For Prop 13, due to dramatic changes in property taxes, funding brought in by tax revenue was cut by 1/3, and states scrambled to fill the sudden losses. This impacted the state's budget by allowing it to completely depend on the economic roller coasters and put social programs at huge risks. A recent study found that California is 38% behind on funding for education. For the 2008 recession, a 2018 article from the Washington Post states that after the Great Recession, colleges started to lure students in droves with bigger discounts on the sticker price. The increase in discount rate has been the result of an all-out pricing war, leading some to simply cut their tuition to the price students are essentially paying after the discount anyway. A recent study of freshmen discovered students are now inclined to focus on majors that will ensure them a job rather than choose one that they're interested in. Majors like business and healthcare become overcrowded with cautious students who hope to attain jobs that will help them pay for their piling student debt. Some, although accepted into their dream schools, transfer to community colleges for cheaper options. Standardization of these reverse transfers are unable to afford their education and cram into inexpensive education resources. Some colleges even opening classes from midnight to 3 a.m. in the morning. The major issues overcrowding causes in colleges. College students are taking longer to finish college because of the unavailability of classes. If they did get into the class they needed, a Sacramento State student claims his lecture hall contained almost 200 kids. This number greatly exceeds the amount of students one professor can pay thoughtful attention towards. For the price the students must pay, they receive an unequal quality of education. In a study by College Futures Foundation, most of the declined students will come from lower class and racially diverse families. Individuals without college diplomas will face certain difficulty finding employment, meaning that these low-income families' chances of receiving better jobs becomes more and more hopeless. Colleges like UCLA and USC attempt to give as much opportunities to the students as possible. However, accepting more students than their limited capacity would severely limit the opportunities available. Student resources would be spread thin amongst the students, and none would get the support they actually need. Students may turn to community college for their education. However, they are more likely to earn a bachelor's degree if they directly attend a 4-year college rather than if they start at community college. Students facing overcrowding struggle to stay motivated to finish their degrees. Some possible solutions to fix this issue. The California community college system has turned to online education to help students find the courses they need through virtual means. Going digital relieves overcrowding, maintains flexibility in student schedules, and reduces costs by providing digital books and resources. Students can also knock out several hours of required coursework by successfully passing college-level examination programs. Providing the ability to skip certain courses through a test would help students progress without waiting a whole semester or quarter to finish a GE. Rollback on Prop 13 would also help produce extra money that could potentially be used to fund more student resources and open more classes to accommodate their growing numbers. The CEO of College Futures Foundation, Monica Lozano, proposes a few solutions that may alleviate crowded colleges. She believes that by offering more academic support and guidance on class enrollment to students will facilitate their path to graduation. Lozano also suggests colleges should communicate with local resources, including community colleges, to add more transferable classes that will count for equal credits. Also recently, a redirection policy allows students applying to the CSU who haven't been admitted to any CSU they applied to, but still meet eligibility requirements, will be redirected to an alternate CSU camp where space is available.